I kindly invite each one of you to join in a cause for global goodness and the spiritual light of Divine Mother and Lord Sri Aurobindo through reading the works of their work. We as a collective group will form a thread or a tie. We make a string of pearl and we offer at the end to the Divine Mother who sits in form of light, peace and joy inside us. Let us concentrate inside the heart center, the Divine Mother, and we chant Om. O Lord, with full faith, love and surrender, we are ready for Thy victory. Om, peace, peace, peace. The Mother's Prayers and Meditations. March 25th, 1914. Silent and unseen as always, but all-powerful, Thy action has made itself felt, and in these souls that seems to be so closed, a perception of Thy divine light is awake. I knew well that none could invoke Thy presence in vain, and if in the sincerity of our hearts we commune with Thee through no matter what body or human collectivity. This organism, in spite of its ignorance, finds its unconsciousness wholly transformed. But when in one or several elements there is the conscious transformation, when the flame that smolders under the ashes leaps out suddenly illumining all the being, then with joy we salute Thy sovereign action, testify once more to Thy invincible presence, and can hope that a new possibility of true happiness has been added to the others in mankind. O Lord, an ardent thanksgiving mounts from me towards thee, expressing the gratitude of the sorrowing humanity which thou illuminest, transformest, and glorifiest, and givest to it the peace of knowledge. Sri Aurobindo's The Life Divine. The universe and the individual are necessary to each other in their ascent. Always, indeed, they exist for each other and profit by each other. Universe is a diffusion of the divine, all in infinite space and time. The individual, its concentration within limits of space and time. For in extension existence drives at a pluralistic sum of itself, which can neither be the primal nor the final unit, but only a recurring decimal without end or beginning. Therefore, it creates in itself a self-conscious concentration of the all through which it can aspire. In the conscious individual, Prakriti turns back to perceive, Purusha, world seeks after self. God having entirely become nature, nature seeks to become progressively God. March 28, 1914. From the time we started, and every day more and more, in all things we can see thy divine intervention. Everywhere thy law is expressed, and I need all my inner conviction to feel that this is perfectly natural, so that I do not pass from wonder to wonder. At no moment do I feel that I am living outside thee, and never have the horizons appeared vaster to me, and the depths at once more luminous and unfathomable. Grant, O divine teacher, that we may know and accomplish our mission upon earth better and better, more and more, that we may make full use of all the energies that are in us. And thy sovereign presence become manifest ever more perfectly in the silent depths of our soul, in all our thoughts, all our feelings, all our actions. I find it almost strange to speak to thee, so much is it thou who livest in me, thinkest and lovest. Talks of the Mother, 1947 to 1960. Doing for her sake. Whatever you do, study or sports, you must think of the divine in doing it. It is not a very difficult thing after all. At first you may do it as a kind of preparation to make yourself capable of receiving the divine force, and then as service to help in the collective work. You can do it not for personal gain, but in order to be ready for the divine work. If you are doing long jump, for example, it should not be merely for the pleasure of doing it. It is with the idea of making your body more perfect in its functioning, an instrument more fit to receive the divine forces and to manifest them. Indeed, everything that you must do must be done in this spirit. Otherwise, you do not profit by the opportunity. The favorable circumstances that are given to you. The consciousness is there, pervading everything and seeking to manifest itself in all moments. And if you, on your side, tell yourself that the effort, the progress you make is to enable you to receive this consciousness and to manifest it, then the work will naturally be done much better and more quickly. And this seems to me to be the most elementary thing. For, to tell you the truth, I would be astonished if it were otherwise. For your presence at a place organized as it is would have no meaning if it were not for that. What would be its use? There are any number of universities and schools in the world that are much better manned and equipped than ours. If you are here, it must be for a special reason. It is because here there is a possibility of absorbing consciousness and progress. If you do not put yourself in a state in which you receive it, you lose the chance that you are given. And when you have gone deep enough to find that, you will see and feel that all your incapacities, weaknesses, all that in you denies and does not understand, all that is not yourself, it is simply a robe which fits you to contain certain extent only, and which you have put on for the occasion only. But you must understand, if you wish to see yourself truly capable of profiting by the opportunity, doing what you wanted to do, what you aspired to do long, long ago, you must little by little turn to the light, the consciousness, the truth, and bring them into these obscure elements of your external robe. It is only then that you will understand fully why you are here. Not only understand, but become capable of doing what you are here for. Through centuries, it has been preparing itself in you, not naturally in this body, which is the most recent, but in your true being. For centuries, it has been waiting for this occasion. You see how wonderful it all is? You see the things that one has hoped for since long ago, for which one has prayed so much, labored so much, find now the hour when they are being realized. It is the hour when great things are being done. One must not miss the occasion. Pondicherry, March 29th, 1914. Mother, O thou whom we must know, understand, realize, absolute consciousness, eternal law, thou who guidest and illuminest us, who movest and inspirest us, grant that these weak souls may be strengthened, and those who fear be reassured. To thee I entrust them, even as I entrust to thee our entire destiny. Savitri. Page 345, Book 3, The Book of the Divine Mother, Canto 4, The Vision and the Boon. The splendid youth of time has passed and failed. Heavy and long are the years our labor counts, and still the seals are firm upon man's soul, and weary is the ancient mother's heart. O truth, defended in thy secret sun, voice of a mighty musings in shut heavens, on things withdrawn within her luminous depths. O wisdom's splendor, mother of the universe, creatrix, the eternal's artist bride, linger not long with thy transmuting hand, pressed vainly on one golden bar of time. As if time dare not open its heart to God, O radiant fountain of the world's delight, world free and unattainable above, O bliss who ever dwellest deep hid within, while men seek thee outside and never find, mystery and muse with hieratic tongue, incarnate the white passion of thy force. Mission to earth some living form of thee, one moment fill with thy eternity. Let thy infinity in one body live, all knowledge wrap one mind in seas of light. All love throb single in one human heart. Immortal, treading the earth with mortal feet, all heaven's beauty crowd in earthly limbs. Omnipotence, girdled with the power of God, movements and moments of a mortal will. Pack with the eternal might one human heart, and with one gesture change all future time. Let a great word be spoken from the heights, and one great act unlock the door of fate. Prayer of aspiration. This morning our prayer rises to thee, always with the same aspiration, to live thy love, to radiate thy love, with such potency and effectiveness that all may be feel fortified, regenerated, and illumined by our contact. To have power to heal life, to relieve suffering, to generate peace and calm confidence, to efface anguish and replace it by the sense of the one true happiness, the happiness that is founded in thee and never fades. O Lord, O marvelous friend, O all-powerful Master, penetrate all our being, transfigure it till thou alone livest in us and through us. Volume 2, Collected Poems of Sri Aurobindo. A Tree. A tree beside the sandy river beach holds up its topmost boughs like fingers towards the skies they cannot reach. Earthbound, heaven amorous. A tree beside the sandy river beach holds up its topmost boughs like fingers towards the skies they cannot reach. Earthbound, heaven amorous. This is the soul of man, body and brain, hungry for earth, our heavenly flight detain. This is the soul of man, body and brain, hungry for earth, our heavenly flight detain. Greetings for those who celebrate their birthdays this week. Greetings. Let us give ourselves without reserve to the divine, so best shall we receive the divine grace, the Mother. From the viewpoint of the inner nature, the individual is more receptive on his birthday from year to year, and thus it is an opportune moment to help him to make some progress each year, the Mother. Prayer to Sri Aurobindo. To thee who has been the material envelope of our Master, to thee our infinite gratitude. Before thee who has done so much for us, who has worked, struggled, suffered, hoped, endured so much, before thee who has willed all, attempted all, prepared, achieved all for us. Before thee we bow down and implore that we may never forget even for a moment all we owe to thee. Thanks for your presence, making this wonderful collective aspiration to the form of reading and meditating those lines. Greetings from Aurobindo. Let us chant Om.